Bongo Ideas. This is Tuesday, 11th November, right? This is from Bongo Ideas, right? Hi, bro. What's good? Reaching out about how we can collaborate together. Also, I know a couple of highly intelligent and well-articulated guys who would love to explore opportunities at your end since there appears to be vacancies. Also, if the initial details of the post I made a week ago offended you, that's the salary details. Sorry, I really would love us to collaborate together.
Collaborate with yourself.
I do not intend to get paid, so I would appreciate we could move beyond every barrier. It doesn't. So basically, no.
So what I said, you just confirmed it.
But like, this is
you
our
are
chat,
out
bro.
there making noise.
He's been like, this is like some weeks ago.
You are out there making noise.
You come on social media and come and bastardize you. Then backdoor you come.
Stuff.
This is why I say I no go even. It's here. It's there. All begging, like, or shall I say free, bro? You talk about, you talk about people, people's issues. You champion for better salaries for government. You use your platform to discuss and digest so many issues. People find personal, but this is where you wanna draw the line. But then the information that he put out there is a lie. You understand?
I don't know where you get your
Bongo Ideas. you Bongo Ideas there. Oh, it's funny because all these things there, he's basically begging. He's basically begging. Like, he will come and write, someone close to you is telling me that Ajo and Andy Terry, like, he didn't want my attention. Like,
Charlie, hard. Bro, it's hard, you know. When I said this whole blogging thing, social media thing, Kwadwo Sheldon was the first person who came out to say that, oh, Bongo Ideas has been begging me for a job. That was 2021. 2022, he has been saying the same thing. 2023, he has been saying the same thing. 2024, he has been saying the same thing. And we're in 2025, and he's still saying the same thing. He has not realized and accepted the value that I bring on board and the different perspective that I've brought into the blogging space, and the fact that my ideas are just what people want to listen to. So for him, he's still in a state of denial after all those years. Kwadwo Sheldon sat on his platform and said, I will never talk about Bongo Ideas on my platform. Bongo Ideas not be relevant. Bongo Ideas not be somebody where I would talk about. But for the past 5 years, Kwadwo Sheldon has always created content about Bongo Ideas. Even if the thing has nothing to do with Bongo Ideas, Kwadwo Sheldon will find a way to rope in Bongo Ideas. He sees that no, Bongo Ideas is the guy. Bongo Ideas is the guy. On the intellectual level, he measures up. You know, on the cognitive level, he's the guy. So he sees me as a very convenient person to beef with. That is why, even though he pledges never to talk about Bongo Ideas on his platform, consistently, he has always talked about Bongo Ideas. And you know, one thing he does so well is that anytime he wants to make a point, it is always irrational. And because it is irrational, he wants to back it with something that comes across as cogent. All right, so he will be like, oh, we had a conversation. Oh, I can show you guys conversation. That'd be lame. That'd be lame, bro. Nobody does that in 2025. You're about showing personal conversations to make a point. You can't actually make any point. You don't have anything to back what you have to say. So you will need that in order for people to accept you. I don't know why you always want to talk about intelligence and you always want to propagate IQ when you have the lowest IQ in the industry, right? The fact that you've been able to build a platform on propaganda and bullshit and shouting bars, my nigga, and all that does not mean, you know, you are the guy. I always told you, when you came up, the reason you blew is not because you were doing something extraordinary. People have done this and done this. People have actually built this whole thing, right? But the reason you came across as the guy, or the reason people watched you, is because there weren't any alternatives. And because OMG Voice had built you up, OMG Voice had given you the platform. You know, they've made you the face of the show. So it was so easy for you to transition from OMG Voice to do whatever that you do for yourself. Any other person would have done it. Assuming you have started from scratch, no OMG Voice penetration, nothing, just do your whole shit, you wouldn't be here, bro. You wouldn't be here, bro. I never see you as a role model. I never look up to you. I have better role models and better mentors. You know, I listen to better podcasts. I don't even watch your show, to be very, very honest with you. I don't watch your episodes. I don't watch your show on YouTube. I don't even do that. Right? So there's no way I'll look up to you. There's nothing that you do that fascinates me. There's nothing that you do that attracts me. There's nothing that you do that will make me want to be like you, bro? Is it the bars, my nigga, that you shout, or not even consume Ghana content, bro? So never think that I look up to you. The reason I reached out to you was because people were leaving your organization. And you know it by now. You've been counting the losses. You've been counting the drop in viewership, right? People were leaving your organization, and because you lack what it takes to attract the right human resource and to retain them, you were in 6s and 7s, right? So I had to come in and tell you that, bro, I have better people who can do this job, because you allowed Ajo to leave, you allowed Agogo to leave, you allowed Anditeri to leave. For those 3 people to leave your organization at the same time, it meant that, bro, you were the bad person. Because people don't leave bad jobs, people leave bad bosses. And it was so apparent that you are the reason they left. You didn't make the place, livable, workable. You were just bossing around, not listening to divergent opinions. You thought you were on top of everything. Bro, run the one-man show. If you think you can do it on your own, do it. But the pro guys actually gave you a mileage when it comes to the sports, whatever. Now today, you are talking about pro sports. The pro thing wasn't your idea, bro. The pro thing wasn't your idea. The boys who left, they could have gone with the show like the way you went away with the Yawa of the day, went with OMG voice. But they decided to actually leave the show for you. But they were the ones who actually built the show. They were the ones who established the show. If there's anybody to take any equity from the show, these 3 guys were the guys who were supposed to take any equity from the show. But you were so bad a boss that they had to leave you. 3 of them had to leave at the same time. For 3 people to leave at the same time, bro, you are the problem. So I was reaching out to you, to tell you that, bro, I have better people who can do this job. But as irrational as you are, you fresh to go and employ some guys, they are not good enough. And you think because you have a platform, so people watch them regardless. Bro, the attention span of people is very, very limited. Nobody is going to sit down to watch your pro where there's no drama, there's nothing new, there's nothing extraordinary, no innovation. It's just some people talking and rage baiting, bro. The reason I reached out to you about the collaboration is because I realized that on your platform, even though I don't watch you, I realized that, bro, there wasn't anybody with that critical, thinking capability. It was just emotional outburst. It wasn't backed by figures and facts. Everything that was being said was just debating for debating's sake. It wasn't point 1, point 2, point 3, backed by research. It's just people's opinion. And bro, you can't run what you consider as a high IQ platform with people's opinions. You must run it with facts and figures and then research backed. So I wanted to come on your platform and teach you how you should go about it. Because you say you have a bigger platform, which nobody is debating that. I wanted to come on your platform and teach people how it is done. That's why I even told you that I wasn't going to take any money from you, bro. It's in there. I wasn't going to take any money from you. If I wanted to work with you or work for you, I'll tell you to pay me. It wasn't a work. I suggested to you that we should do that once a week. Because, people were leaving and people were losing interest in your platform. So I was trying to come in to help. But once again, because you be so irrational, because you be so erratic, because your idiosyncrasies are getting out of hand, so you sat on your platform and you're like, oh, Charlie, make a disgrace Bongo Ideas. Bongo Ideas, why afraid? I am beyond disgrace, bro. I am beyond embarrassment. Nothing you say, nothing you do actually touch me. I passed that level. If I had listened to you and if your word was so impactful to me, I wouldn't be here. Bro, I wouldn't be here, bro. So that should tell you that nothing you say, nothing you put out there, affect my life. It doesn't. It will never affect. But probably what I'll say to you or post about you could actually affect your business. If I'm to drop every information I have about KSS right now, your business will collapse, bro. If I'm to drop every information and everything that transpired at KSS, from Adwa Adi to these girls who came and left, to these boys who came and left, and even to the current situation at KSS, bro, nobody will want to watch your platform. That's why you're trying so hard to retain Scanty, because Scanty is your last hope. Scanty is only the guy that people want to watch. Make you never sit anywhere and be like, oh, Bongo Ideas feels like he's intelligent. I'm intelligent, bro. I am more intelligent than you could ever be. My dumbest level is your highest level of, intelligence. I dare you to a televised debate on every topic and any topic, from crypto to content creation, to geopolitics, to economics, to medicine, to law, to engineering, to sports. Bro, let's have a televised debate. Let's get sponsors on board. Let's do this. If you're able to beat me with even 1 point and you are able to articulate yourself and intellectually explain anything for it to make sense to the populace, bro, I'll deactivate. I'll leave social media for good. And you'll be my role model. I'll serve under you. I'll wash your things. I'll wash your car. I will lie on the floor for you to walk over me. If you're able to do that. So I dare you. Let's stop this whole social media thing. You're having a debate on anything. And no person want to so I to what I say, because I've seen that it's reached a point where you are so enraged that if you see Bongo Ideas, you like to do something to him, bro. You make you do one, make you fucking do one. Let's get into the boxing bout. If you don't want an intellectual debate, let's do the physical. Let's do the fisticuffs. Let's get into the Bukom arena. So that we can settle the matter, because we are so dumb, we are so dense, we are so dunderheaded. Yeah, Kakra, you don't want to listen. That is why you're part of MPP, bro. That is just by the way, though. When I meet the MPs, they tell me, Bongo Ideas, bro, you are the most intelligent guy on social media right now as we speak. You are the guy we listen to, you are the guy that we want to watch, you are the next big thing, you are the future. Even your MPP MPs, bro, they accept and they actually admit that regardless of your whatever, no, you are the guy. So you can't sit on your platform and try to shit on Bongo Ideas. You can never do that. You know it, that Bongo Ideas intelligence there, bro. Let us not do this, bro. Now to the girl called Lois Eri, bro. I did not even know you, bro. But you knew me. You were talking about Mekon and Alban. You knew me. Bongo Ideas. You know me, bro. You know me. You said bullshit about people. Now they're giving you a job and you went for it. Is it not the same thing I also did at Nanaba? For me, it was even an audition. It wasn't a job. Nanaba didn't post that they've given Bongo Ideas a job and people came to say anything. But you knew that you said bullshit about the people and you went for a job. And you wanted the people to clap for you. You wanted the people to celebrate you. Bro, nobody here will come that chill, bro. Nobody here will come that chill. You are a mother figure. You the lowest area. You are a mother figure. Right? Ordinarily, at this time of your age, you are supposed to be with your family and your husband so that you be catering for them and be tendering to them. You're not supposed to be on social media doing this with the Gen Zs, with the upcomers. With the 36, bro. You have a kid, out of wedlock. You are supposed to focus on that and deal with that and fix your family. Right? This whole uncultured and unhinged behavior, it's so archaic, it's so unattractive of a lady. There's nothing ladylike about you. Everything about you is so gangster and so, ghetto-like. You think those, submissions you make on KSS is so intellectual that you be that. Yeah, one out here, creme de la creme, bro. We are low of the low, bro. Or more, admire you, they will admire you because they are not exposed. That's why you feel like you're on top. That's why the hype is around you. What do you say on the KSS platform that nobody has heard before? What is so intellectual about what you say? It's so common sense. What I say, but because the population, they are low IQ, and because you people, your content is made for the low IQ people, so they think you are the lady. Medical wasn't supposed to employ you as anything. Whatever Shatawale said to you, it was for that child, bro. You deserve more than that. You deserve a slap in the face. That is what you deserve. Go and be with KSS and take your 1,500 and take your 2,000 every month. What I said, be there. Medical was ready to pay you 10K every fucking month for 2 years. Airtime allowance, traveling allowance. You get a chance to actually travel out of the country since you have no traveling experience. In 2017, you were looking like someone who has been rejected. You look so depressed, like the world was so against you. You had no hope. And today, because KSS has given you a platform like KSS, not TV3, not BBC, KSS platform, you've taken it like a worker because your self-esteem is so low that you see the KSS platform as a huge opportunity. That bro, and then you and Kamewu, and then you and Kamewu, and Radewajibio, maybe I love you, Sepa, Maba KSS there, and you want Kamewu. So you see it as the biggest opportunity. That if you lose this opportunity, your life will come to an end. Because before KSS, who were you? Who were you, bro? Nobody knew you. You were some riffraff in the system. So insignificant. when this whole issue came out, I didn't even want to drag you, bro, because the information I had on you and everything, bro. Should I bring it up? Would you dare me right now to bring them out? Should I talk about him, that guy, bro? Shut the fuck up and just focus on what you have to focus on. There's no way MDK is going to employ you. There's no way this is going to open an opportunity for you to join any media firm. You were at Metro TV and all that. We know your record there. Oh, come home, bro. Come home. What you say? So shut the fuck up and just do your shit. KSS is the only platform you could ever be on. And I pray that, you make something good of it, because if you go back to your previous life, bro, you'll be in a dipshit. So thank Kwadwo Sheldon for saving your life and giving you an opportunity to actually, realize that there's some hope. Kwadwo Sheldon has given you hope. And when you meet me to try to do whatever that you want to do, I'll say this to your fucking face, bro. I'll say this to your fucking face when I meet you, and we shall see what you want to do. We shall see what you want to do. I be you are on Gunland, we shall see what you want to do. What's your system to us there, if I meet Bongo Ideas, I'll replicate. Come and replicate. Pulusani, come and replicate. KSS was actually built on vilification, antagonizing. That was what KSS was built on. That is why you can't even talk about Shatawale. You hate Shatawale so much, but anytime you're in the news, it's because of Shatawale. Get the fuck out of here.